Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me know if you guys are seeing and hearing the game once it starts here. We're not getting that weird FPS jump anymore, so that's good. Oh yeah, we fixed the... If you hit the head, you also win the level. Whoopie pies? Whoopie pies are good. You guys have wagon wheels in the States? We had wagon wheels in Canada. Those were delicious. That's crazy. 5-pound bears for $5-10. That's amazing. Here, let me see if you guys are seeing it. Yeah, you guys are seeing it. The music is so stupid. I kind of love it. Jump in the corners now. I'm actually kind of proud of my these jumping mechanics, to be honest. Because it wasn't super easy to write this shit. All dressed are good. Yeah, Canada has good chip flavors. Yo, what's up, Zuck? Good to see you, my dude. It was so good hanging with you the other night. Had kind of a crazy fucking night. Poor Nick. Oh shit. We gotta get a sound. Nim, that's hilarious. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Everything is working. Cool. Let's try and make another level today. So let me duplicate this room here. Alright. Oh, I love ketchup chips, man. They're so good. A trash bag of Lucky Charms? Oh my god. Is to crawl in and feel shame. Lucky Charms are so good. I do love like sugary cereal. I don't eat it very much, but no worries, Jamie. I appreciate it, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, we had a crazy... The night was fucking mental. Just hanging out in Boston right by Fenway. Everyone just absolutely wasted. It was fun. Yeah, we have ketchup chips in Canada. Ketchup flavored chips. They're really good. Hot Cheetos? Yeah, hot Cheetos are good. Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, and I have to decide whether I should redo these room sizes or not. I have to decide that. I kind of like how they look right now. The 1:2 or 2:1 ratio might be an issue, but then again, it might not. I'm not totally sure. I work construction. Yeah, Ruby was so wasted that night. It's hilarious. They have German ketchup chips? Okay, that sounds amazing. I don't know, Cooch. I don't know, man. Traffic sucks on Friday. No worries, Dead South Girl. We'll see you tonight. Arrow? I don't know. Do we have more? I think we only have plain and mint in Canada, too. There might be, like, orange Arrow bars. It's a tomato smoothie. It is kind of a tomato smoothie. The sausage guy has his own website? Okay, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. I like ketchup chips. They have ketchup chips in Iowa? Fuck yeah. Okay, let's make another room here. What's our grid size at? 16, 16. 32, 32. Okay, so we have the... What do we have for mechanics so far? Let's do this. The only trap I have right now is the spikes. Let's make another trap. What should we make for a trap? Fuck yeah, you too, Hopster. Have a good rest of your day, man, and congrats on the new career. I hope it's awesome for you, dude. Karen Z, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Yeah, you do, Nikki. Absolutely, you do. Strawberry and orange. I've never seen the strawberry. I've seen the orange though. A jar, fall into a jar. That's a good one. Venus flytrap. No worries, Priscilla. No worries. Larger, more grotesque fart. Water well. Pigeon poo. Oh, actually, I did want to put pigeons in the game. And if you fly past them, you kill them, and you get extra points if you kill them. The more pigeons you kill, the better. So I definitely want that. I like how in Super Meat Boy they have those like spinning saws. Those are kind of cool. What else could we fucking throw in there? Sucked into a fan. Yeah, I like that actually. Something that sucks you in. That's terrible? No, it's good. Fuck pigeons. Launch a projectile at you. Ooh, that's something cool. Something launching shit at you. Hell yeah, Hopster. Well, you're gonna be in my shit list then, Nim. Okay, yeah, something that sucks you in. I like that actually. So, let's see. Let's see if we can make that happen. It'll be kind of tricky, but let's see what we can do. So, first thing, let's just make a really basic. Really basic thing. So we're gonna go 32 by 32. So what if it was something like? So let me think here. Actually, let's do this. Let's make it. Who was first on the shit list? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. Ventilation ducts, yeah, that's kind of makes a big fart cloud. Have a croc beat them over the head, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Give me a sec here, where's my little to-do list? Fan, something that shoots a projectile. I like the spinning saw things from Super Meat Boy. Wood chipper, that's cool. Hell yeah. Do shitless names eventually expire? That's a good question. You caught goldfish brain from me. Oh shit. Okay, so let's just. Doesn't need to look that great just yet. Okay, I'm thinking. Actually, 64 by 64 might be too big. So I'm so terrible at art shit. Corpse, 9 months, another Twitch baby. Fuck yeah, let's go, Corpse. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's call this call it an event. Okay, we go back to 32. And let's just go like. Obviously, this isn't going to be like the final art by any means. I just want something that kind of looks like something. Enough. Okay, so create a new object. I have to organize all this too at some point. It's just a big mess right now. So this is basically going to be, it's just going to suck when the player gets within a certain distance from it, it'll start to suck the player in. So let's go environment here. Hell yeah, 9-month gang. What's up, Corpse? You don't know what Sour Patch Kids are? Oh my god, Sarah. Mediocre. Sour Patch watermelons are great too. They're really, really good. What's the plan right now? So right now, I'm just gonna try and make another trap here. We have the spikes, so if you hit the spikes, you die. I'm gonna try and make something that if you're within a certain distance, it starts to like suck you into it, and then you have to get away. It's gonna be tough. I don't really know how to do it, but let's see what we can do. The watermelons, the only thing with the watermelons is they don't have any variety. Suck them in. I was thinking suck them in and die, but suck them in and shoot somewhere else could be cool too. Yeah, I have Tiger Balm at home. I don't have any here. I have used it in the past, and I really like it. It's really, really good. Watermelon is better than kids. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so how do we do this? Let me think. It's like, do I put this code in the player object or do I put it in this object? Probably this object. Let's add a create event and we'll add a step event. And let's open them both up here. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's say if the player is within, so it has to be facing, okay. We'll have to do it so it's facing 2 different ways. But for now, we'll do it if the player's on the left. So let's say if the player is within 100 pixels on the left, it'll start to suck the player in. Now, how the hell do we get it to suck the player in? That's the tricky part. They make your stomach angry, that's fair. The watermelons are good. I'm not saying that I don't like the watermelons. The watermelons are great. Put a collider on the vent object that if the player collides with it, slowly sets the player's position to the position of the vent object. Right, but I would have to have that object away from, so I'd have to have a different object then. Also, Owner King, what's up? Nice to see you. So if I did, like if I put, let's just see here. I know, again, I know that this vent looks like shit. It doesn't look like anything right now. So if we put the vent here, we could have a collider maybe here, and then if the player hits that collider, it starts slowly sucking them in here, like a different object here. Or I could just do like, I'm sure I could just write it in the code if the player is like, what would this be, 32, 64, like if we did like 128 pixels away. Starts to slowly move in. Fuck yeah, Owner King, what is going on? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. See, I still like a little bit of variety. They are great though. Eat the heads off first? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, so let's think about this here. And Owner King, I'm a very novice programmer, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm still learning. I'm like a white belt programmer. Okay, so let's just say, I'm just going to try and make a very rudimentary one. We can try and like make it better later, but let's go place meeting. So let's say x minus 100. This is Game Maker Studio 2. Owner King. I've never done Unity, but Unity is kind of that's the one that everybody uses. I'd like to learn it at some point. I started learning Game Maker over COVID, and that's kind of what I'm most familiar with, so I use it. But so let's say, like, let's just give this a variable called sucking. Sucking is false. So if the player is within 100 pixels to the left, and again, I'll have to change this code later, but I just want to see if I can get it working. Because we'll want to do it in both directions. We'll just say sucking, oops, is true, else. Okay. And then what we can do here is say if sucking. So then here's where we have to control the player's movement. Got to play with little kittens today? Oh, that sounds nice. Sounds so good and wrong. Okay, so we need to manipulate the player's like horizontal speed. So we can say with the player. Oh, actually, let's do this. We'll go suck speed equals, let's just say 1. We'll just say HSP plus equals suck speed. Let's just see what this does. This might work, it might not. And let's go 200 pixels just to test it out here. So let's go put this guy in the room. Oops, wrong layer. And we'll put the butt object in there. And let's just start at room 5 here. If sucking, suck speed. Oh. OBJ body. Oh yeah, I have to put I gotta put this shit in there just to make sure. There we go. Just so there's no errors. So let me just see if I get close enough. Does it start to pull them in? Here we go. Suck speed. Oh yeah, I know what I did wrong there. With OBJ player, HP plus equals. There we go. Try that. So it sucks them in a little bit, but then it stops. Okay. If sucking here, show debug message. This is just going to let me know if that variable is actually returning true or not. Not sucking, not sucking, sucking, and then not sucking. Oh, I know why. Because I'm just turning the sucking variable on if he's exactly 200 pixels away. So, what we need to do is... Man, suck speed. The red thing should suck the fart, yeah. Yeah. Gotta improve the sucking. Yeah, my sucking sucks. I suck at sucking. So here's what we need to do. Not place meeting. We need to do distance to point, I think. Or we can do distance to object. Yeah, let's do distance to object. Okay, so obj player. So if the distance to the player is, let's say, less than 200 pixels, less than or equal to, then sucking is true. Okay, I want to turn off this debug message here. Where is it? I think it's in here. Yes. Don't need that one anymore. Okay, let's try this. Suck speed. Not sucking, not sucking. I don't know if you guys can see. Down here is where it's telling me that it's not sucking. Closer. There we go. Okay, but now so now it's sending me, yeah, okay, so we can't do distance to point doesn't work because that's going to take the distance on both sides. I need to just do one side. So, and also the player needs to be able to push back against it. So that's going to be kind of tricky too. Where am I and what's going on? Brittany, what's going on? Nice to see you, Brittany. Can we get a shout out for Brittany? Okay, so we can't do distance to object. I think I can just say this. If obj, what other distance functions are there? Let's see, distance to point, point distance. The place meeting could work. Another thing we could do is make an invisible object that sits out, let's say this far, and then if the player is touching that, then it slowly moves it towards this. Like, we could do that. So if there's a collision with this object, this invisible one here, it'll slowly move them toward there. Hell yeah. Disney Plus, fuck yeah. A little bit of both, Priscilla. A little bit of both. Naomi, what's up? Nice to see you. How you doing? It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. You're the table dancer, Jan? Fuck yeah. Yo, what's up, Destro? Happy Friday, man. Can we get a shout out for Destro too, please? I'm doing good, man. Working on this fart game. Trying to make some shit happen here. Okay, I'm gonna try with this other object. So I'm gonna make a let's call it event trigger object. So let's go here. Let's make another sprite. And let's go 128. So we'll go 128 by 32. Whoops. 28 by 32. Oh, nope. There we And let's just make it gray. Doesn't matter. Close SBR vent trigger. And let's do that. Make another object here. Oops. Where is it? Environment. Vent trigger. There we go. Okay, so then I'm actually going to take all this and put it in this other object. So that there, and then it was sucking and suck speed. Okay. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll just say if if we have a collision with the player, it turns sucking on. Sucking HSP plus equals suck speed. Okay, so then now, oh, where'd my room go? There it is. So let's take this and put it there. Woke up from a nap, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it elevated as much as I can. Hell yeah, Brittany. Fuck yeah, Destro. How you doing, man? Happy Wish, nice to see you. Raquel, nice to see you. It sucks them. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Oh yeah. This is, what is this? OBJ event trigger. That sucks speed. Shelly, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, so that works. It's a little too fast, and I don't know if I can fight against it. And maybe that's okay. Maybe we want you to have to figure out how to not get sucked in. Like you could always jump over the object as you're getting sucked in, something like that. But it would be good to be able to fight against that. So let's go with suck speed. Let's turn it to like 0.3 maybe. See how that feels. Oh, dude, I've never played a 7-string, I don't think. Okay, so that slowly sucks you in. Okay, so now, how do we get the player to be able to push back against that? So that's actually working. Now I think if I do, I think I have a, let me find my player object here. Where's my death region here? Win condition, animations, death and resets, here we go. Trap parent. Okay, so now if I take this vent object and I just make it a child of this trap parent. So the child object basically means I have this trap parent object so that all the traps kind of have the same code. And then if I collide with any of the children of this parent trap object, it should trigger the death sequence. So we go here, I get sucked in, boom, dead. Okay, good. Okay, now how do we make it so that the player can push back against that? We could also try this move toward point. So the x will be obj int.x, obj int.y, and then suck speed. Let's just see how this works. Oh yeah, and it'll be obj event trigger dot suck speed. I can never get enough suck speed. How to determine the suck speed. I don't know if I'm gonna do random. I think the traps should be consistent, but we could do something else that sucks you out and spits you somewhere, because I do like that idea. Okay, so now we can move against it, so that's cool. Oh, but it's constantly doing it now. So okay, let me try this. Let's turn. So how do you get it to stop moving towards a point? I'm just going to Google this real quick. Okay, so function tells move towards point to set speed. Set speed to 0. Okay. So that's good. Or we can go. Okay, but I have a feeling if I set the player's speed to 0, it's gonna make me not able to. Not able to move at all, but let's just try this and see. Speed equals 0. But I think this is going to stop the player's movement speed altogether. We will find out. When are the suck commands finally finished? What do you mean? So these aren't commands, these are just variables. So this could be anything. Like, this could be butt balls. It doesn't matter. It's just literally something that is going to contain a little bit of data, and in this case it's a Boolean. So basically all I'm saying is when this object is created, the sucking variable is false, and then if the player touches that trigger, it turns sucking to true. And then what I'm saying here is if the sucking variable is true, run this code. Otherwise, run this code. Underwater level, we have time to fart, bubbles reaching surface. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, yeah, Owner King. That's a good idea, actually. Let's try this. I just want to see what happens here. But I think that's good. Change the suck speed to 0. That's probably the way to do it. So let's see here. We're getting sucked in. Nope, that works. Push back against it. The only thing is that you change the suck speed back to 1. Now it doesn't really feel like you're pushing against it. Oh yeah, no, I think you are pushing against it. Here, let's increase this to 3. See, I love coding. I can do this for hours. Like when over COVID, I would do this for 10 hours. Like I wouldn't fucking eat, I wouldn't shit, I wouldn't do anything. I would just sit here and get totally locked in. Yes, it is working. Fuck yeah. It's a little like bouncy. He's bouncing a little bit, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Cool. It works. Heck yeah. And then if I get sucked in, boom, dead. Yes. Okay, so now the challenge is we need to make it work in 2 directions. So here's what we're going to do. I have an idea. Let me do this. Find our image. Oops. Copy and paste this frame and then just flip it. Okay. And then, oh wait. Never, yeah, we do actually want to do that, but where I need to do that is in this one here. So I'm going to do this. Let's go edit image. And let me just draw on this. So again, this is going to be invisible in the game. We'll have some other like indicator. This is just for, oops. Okay, and then this one will be the other way. Okay, so we need to go back to our vent object, or vent trigger object rather. Where are you? Where the hell are you? Vent trigger. Okay, actually I think I have it up here. Okay, and we need to, let's do this. So we're gonna say set image speed to 0. So this is just basically, because I have 2 frames in that that image, so if I don't set the speed, the animation to 0, it'll flip back and forth between the 2, which I don't want. And I want to, the direction that it moves the player, I want to be determined by, oh wait, hold up a second. Because of the way that we have this, if sucking, move towards point. Actually, I might not even have to do that. It might work. It might already work. Let me just see here. We might not have to do any of this. Let me just move this over here. Let's just see what happens. Suck too strong. Sucking. See, I didn't set this image speed to 0 when I made the vent facing the other way, so that's why it looks like that. But let me go here. Yeah, and it does suck me in. Hell yeah. Okay, don't even need to do that. So let's go back to that image. Delete that frame, and we don't even need any of this. Good, but we do need to go here to our vent object and set image speed to 0. Oops. Good. Okay. Look at that. Made a new trap. That's fucking awesome. Don't have the attention span. I'd see. This is like, my brain is fucking built for this kind of shit. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to redeclare the suck speed. I'm surprised it worked. I thought that this line here, where are we? I thought this line might fuck shit up, setting the player's speed to 0. But because I'm actually not controlling the speed technically. Speed in Game Maker Studio, speed is like a built-in variable. But that's not what I'm controlling with the movement. I'm just setting I have a horizontal speed variable, and then I have the X position increase or decrease by that variable. So I think that's why this isn't like it's constantly setting my speed to 0, but it's actually working. I'm gonna get rid of these console messages. We don't need these anymore. Okay, and then what are we doing here? So let's say slowly pull player toward vent object if sucking is true. Cool. Sweet. The whole sucking thing makes you giggle. Good. It should. Success. Fuck yeah. No, no worries, Sarah. No worries at all. Your brain thrives on chaos. I don't like chaos. I like things planned. Fuck this shit, I'm out. What song is that? I don't even know which one you're talking about. The other day I was watching a YouTube video of two dancers. They did not recognize anyone, remember thing. Two separate instances. Park played the songs they danced. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Your brain's naturally chaotic. Yeah, my brain's pretty chaotic too. Yes, please do. Please do, Naomi. Okay, sweet. So now let's make a level with these motherfuckers. So get rid of the fan. You like chaos at times? I mean, like, if we're doing, like, a super hype stream and it's just everything's going crazy, I like that kind of chaos. But I don't like disorganization, if that makes sense. – 7 years old. Caffeine, chaos, and cuss words. There you go. Yeah, me and you have the same brain a lot of the time, Capito. I do have a chaotic mind. It's a trap. Okay, let's put some ramps in here. Let's see, what can we do? Let's make this kind of a fun one. Let's this is where I need to start. I'm like, my level design, I can't like visualize levels before I make them, so I'm kind of like, this is where I need to play, like, I need to replay Celeste and play Super Meat Boy and get ideas for levels here, because like, oops, level design is weird and tricky. Let's put this like here. Where's our ramp? Let's put some ramps up here. Oops. Put that over there maybe. Just need to jump onto the ramp. Maybe some spikes here. I literally have no clue what I'm just fucking chucking shit in here right now. Let's make this a bit further of a jump, actually. Oh, and I just realized I put these on the wrong layer. My bad. Okay. Maybe some more walls over here, and then we'll put the vent. There. Vent trigger there. Then maybe. Oops, fuck, I keep putting shit on the wrong layers here. There. Let's put a spike on top of this wall. Wait, does that make sense? No, because then we can just jump right over it. Let's put this wall. I got an idea. Let's put this wall over here, maybe. So you start getting sucked in, and then you have to push back against it and jump. We'll put a spike on top of this wall. And then here, I'm gonna increase this room width here a little bit. 1280, let's see, let's go like 1500. No, a little bit more. Let's go 1750. It's sucked in here, and then let's say you got a platform over to another wall here. Oops, put this on the wrong layer, dumbass. Extend, oh Christ. Extend this guy to here. We have about a half an hour left. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of the chat. Happy Wish, always great to hang with you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hell yeah, thanks Happy Wish. Have an awesome day. Take things from your life and make them work for the game. Yeah, exactly. I like, for me, especially like I'm very, very new to programming and game development, so I kind of like, I like to, yeah, take inspiration from other games. This one is like mostly, I'm kind of using Super Meat Boy as a blueprint. Celeste as well. I got to do Celeste too. Thanks, Nikki. You guys are so sweet. Also, Owner King, do you stream? What? Tell us a little about yourself. I get that you're a game developer. Here, let me find your channel here. I'm gonna follow you. Where are you here? Fuck yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like you streamed, do you? But either way, I appreciate you being here, man. Miss the fart music? Yeah, the fart music, it starts in the first room. You like the stream announcement pics? Good. My Instagram is just dedicated to being fucking stupid as hell. No, but I love chatting with you guys. Oh shit. I'll give you a follow anyway there, Owner King. And Owner King, have you developed anything we'd be able to play? I'd love to play something that you made, if that's possible. You guys are helping with the comments. I love photoshopping the stupid fucking, I like making my face small or my head small, or the one where I took Capito's hat and made it super tall and made my nose really short. That's fun. That one was fucking fun. It only got like 200 likes too. I was like, oh, I worked hard on that one. My fucking Instagram account keeps getting flagged. So I shared this one meme out of, like, this was weeks and weeks ago, but it was a picture of Britney Spears from what video was it? Where she's dressed up like a sailor or whatever. And it's in like sepia tone, and it says, Naomi. I knew that was coming. Capito. It was like sepia tone, like Britney Spears, and it was like, this is an old photo of my great grandma. Like, this is an old photo of my great grandma. She was on the SS, whatever. It's like clearly a fucking stupid meme. And my Instagram flagged it for false content. It was like, independent fact checkers have decided that this is, or have determined that this is false content. It's like, yeah, of course it's false content. It's a fucking joke, Instagram. Instagram is the worst for that. And then another one that got flagged was when Elon Musk bought Twitter. I'm pretty sure this was a real tweet too. He just tweeted, as soon as like the sale went through, he just tweeted, now I'm going to buy Facebook and delete it, haha. That was his tweet. So I just screenshotted that and put that in my story because I thought it was funny. And that one also got flagged. I'm like, what? How is that even false? He actually made that tweet. Is it false because he's not actually planning on buying Facebook? Like, it's just so dumb. So I think Instagram's throttling my reach a little bit, because since that's happened, my posts get like way less likes. Or it could just be that nobody likes my posts. Yeah, I gotta check my fucking facts. Sarah Bell, nice to see you. Mickey, nice to see you. Hope you have an awesome weekend too. Hey, yeah, I do those Photoshops myself. You're a lot better at Photoshop than me though, Jen. TikTok is worse? Oh man. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have people just flagging shit. Yeah, Elon bought Insta and flagged it. Oh, so stupid. It could be that, Jen, yeah. Instagram is really, it's just like, come on, man, Jesus Christ. But anyways, whatever, it's kind of funny. Okay, we got a couple little spiky boys there. We got a ramp. Maybe, why don't we put a couple spikes here too? Where's my spikes? Okay, we get sucked into the fan. We got to fight against that jump to here, and then let's put the guy like down over here maybe. So let's put some more spikies. More spikies down here. And then maybe what if we put like another wall here that we need to jump up on with another vent. I'm going to extend the room a little bit more. Let's go 2000. Whoops. Sort of if you had to come down this way. Let's say if you have to come here, jump. No, actually, I want to delete that. This way, jump, and then we'll put another vent, but we'll put the vent facing the other way. So that's gonna suck us in, and then maybe we could do like, let's put maybe a couple of them, or then let's do some spikes on the wall here. So let's go. That's not really gonna do anything, but well, let's just chuck this in here, and then we'll try the level out and see how it feels. And then let's just put another wall. Oh fuck, I'm putting all this shit on the wrong layer. I keep doing that. It's good to have shit organized into layers because you can like enable and disable things by layer, but I always just forget to switch the layer when I'm putting stuff in. And then here, with a spike there, and then let's put our little dude there. Oops. Oh, alright, let's try this level out. Let's see how this feels. Might be weird, might suck. Something's in the works, oh god. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, it could be that, Priscilla. It's just fucking stupid. It's like it's a joke, for God's sakes. Just block them now, yeah. Stupid Instagram. Chuck it in to suck it in. Don't force it down. Oh. Alright, let's try this level out and see. Oh, I guess I gotta put a player in the room, don't I? Where's our butt? And let's just say, what if the butt started G here? No, that doesn't make sense. Because then we can just go boop. Actually, yeah, so we do need to block that off. Let's go here. Put that down. And we'll just put the butt here. So that's too easy. I'd like to make that a little trickier. That's also too easy. So this we start getting, uh-oh. I'm not getting sucked. Not getting sucked. I'm gonna just see one thing. I think it might be because there's two of these objects in the world, and it's getting confused as to which one to suck towards. No. Okay, now everything froze. That's weird. What happened there? So, let's see. Where's our venture object? Okay, I want to turn these debug messages back on. So, sucking is true. So, if sucking... Try this again. Yeah, it has come a long way. So let's see what's going on here. Whoopsies. Worked that time. Now it's working. It's weird. Okay, that's kind of bizarre. Let's throw those other ones back into that room. Pull this over here. And let's see. Let's see if it gets confused again. So the other one was here. I gotta go pretty quick. So I was staying in New York after this tour to do like some jiu-jitsu, but since I hurt my knee, I'm just wondering if I'm gonna stay. But it's feeling pretty good. A couple of the other guys are staying. Okay, so now it's not working again. Okay, and then one more time. Let's take this out and do it again, and let's see what happens. It's gonna be so expensive. It'll probably be free, honestly, like a couple bucks. Oops, shit. Yeah, I just want to I want to see if I can figure out this little bug here before we leave it. Fuck, cocksucker. Something a little bit weird still with some of the jumping off of these ramps. It feels kind of weird sometimes. Okay, now it's working. Okay, so it's getting confused when there's more than one in the room. So, I think I know how to fix that. See if we can fix this real quick, and then we'll leave it there for the day. I think we just need to put, like... Okay, so if sucking, we're going to go move towards point. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go there. My vent equals We want to do this with the player object though? I think we do. Let's try this. Oh, I gotta put a semicolon here. Instance nearest. This is the vent trigger object. Okay, so my vent is nearest vent. And then we're gonna say move towards point. So then this is gonna move us towards the nearest vent. So it'll be my vent.x, my vent.y, and at the suck speed. Let's try this. Do we have? Yeah, they're both in there now. Let's see. Slides well up to the sucking. All right, let's try this out here. Oops, fuck. Gotta figure that out. That's one of my favorite farts, the double. Nah, it's still not working. Okay, oh, it's because one of them's true and one of them's not. So let's do this. Oh, you know what? I don't even think we need this sucking variable. I think what I can do is just do this. If I don't think we really need, so now I can just say if it's colliding with that specific one. Let's try this. Let's see what this does. Fuck. Yeah, I actually filter myself too, believe it or not. Okay, let's try this. No, still not working. Fuck. Okay, but let me see if I remove this other one. Let's see. I just want to see if that turning off that sucking variable changed anything. Yeah, now it's working again. Okay, so it is still just getting confused because there's more than one in the room. So, what time is it? I gotta go pretty soon. I hate to leave like a problem unfinished before I stop for the day. We're getting close here though. So, okay, I don't think we need this sucking variable anymore. So if we're colliding, if the player is colliding, move towards point. Nearest. I'm not sure why that's not working. So for colliding with the trigger, store the nearest ID of the vent. So this is the nearest vent right here, my vent. And then we're saying move towards my vents X and Y at that suck speed. So I'm not sure why. It's because one of them is colliding and one of them isn't. So why is it doing that? I have one idea here. I'm going to try and put this in the player object. Let's just see. So let me collapse all these different regions here. Oops. okay, here we go. Let's just try this here. Okay. So we're gonna change some of this shit. I'm gonna remove these. I have to try and be real quick here. So now we're going to say if place meeting obj event trigger. So if the player is colliding with the trigger, we can get rid of this. Move that back. Event is instance nearest vent. Move towards point at the vent trigger suck speed. Okay, let's just try this. And I'm going to go back to this and just comment this out so it's not active. And first, before I do anything, I want to remove this one just to make sure that it still works normally with one. Where did we eat? To be honest with you, I cannot remember. Okay, so that's still working as it's supposed to. Still die, okay. So now let's throw another one in. This might work because I'm thinking there's, instead of having two or more of these like trigger objects detecting a collision with the player and then running the code, if the player's just detecting a collision with one of these, then that's probably, it might fix the problem, but let's see. If not, I'm just gonna have to leave it there for today, and I'll try and figure it out this afternoon. There's just some sort of like if check we need to do. All right, let's see. Yes, it's working. Good. And then if we go here. Oh. I got sucked in super fast there, but I think that's because I was already moving. One little thing. I'm just gonna do this just as a little bug check here, so I can slowly move towards it. I think we might have fixed it though. Good. That one's working. Yes. We got it. We got it. Cool. Okay. Nice. So, let me go to this object and remove all this. Don't need any of that. Actually, just remove this whole step event. We want the image speed to 0. We don't need the sucking variable, but we still do need the suck speed variable. Awesome. And then we'll go to our player object here. So let's call this, say get sucked toward vent if colliding with trigger. Vent trigger. Boom. Nice. Works. Fucking love it. Time to upload to Steam. Owner King, have you made anything that we could play? I don't know if you answered that question. I've been... Normally, you have multiple objects. You have to declare that you want to use a variable belonging to that object. I did have that in there. That's what I was trying to do with this myVent thing. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah. This dot sucking. Right. So I should have done like myVent dot suck speed or whatever. Right. I think. Anyway. Sucking in instead of just sucking. It doesn't matter. No one's ever going to see it. This is just the code. Teasing Crawdaddy is your favorite activity. Anyways, we got it working. But yeah, there might be... Made a stupid mistake to add multiplayer. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's tough, man. But dude, I'd love to check it out when it's done. Yeah, see, I've heard good things about Unity, and I just like, the reason I wanted to make this one in Game Maker is just because I'm more familiar with it, but Unity's probably the better long-term option. But yeah, fuck yeah, nice to meet you though, Owner King. I appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate the tips. And there's definitely, I'm sure there's way more elegant ways I could do this. Like kind of having a region just for vents in the player object script seems weird to me. Like I feel like this should all be controllable from that trigger object, but I mean it's working. That's another thing that I've been learning with programming and game development is like if it fucking works, just leave it. It's like, hey, it's working. New friends, pop into our Discord. Priscilla just dropped a link in there. Owner King, if you want to pop in. I play in a band called the Dead South. We do lots of like music streams mostly. But I got into game development over COVID, and I love it. So we've been working on this fart game here. Unreal Engine is closer to what I'm doing. Okay, I didn't know you could do 2D in Unreal. I thought Unreal was all 3D. Oh fuck yeah, hell yeah, Owner King. Deaf South. Well, it was awesome to meet you, dude. Awesome to meet you, and I appreciate the tips. And yeah, it'd be awesome if you tuned in for these streams because I could definitely use the help. I'm like a white belt in this. Dead sauce, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see who's online. Thank you guys for the stream today. That was super fun. I love making progress. It feels so fucking good. Fuck yeah, dude. Nice to meet you, man. Very nice to meet you. Am I back this afternoon to continue? I mean, I could. I got nothing going on this afternoon. We could do another one. If how about this? After sound check, I'm gonna get a bite to eat and all that kind of shit, and then we'll see. If I end up, how about this? If I end up doing more work on this, I'll just go live, and then if people are there, awesome. If not, no worries. But I think I'm in Reverend Peyton's green room too, so it might be a little bit busier in here later. They just haven't showed up yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Overtime pay sounds good. Heading to Philly now? Fuck yeah, Shelly. We'll see you soon. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If it makes sense, to go live, like if there's not a ton of people in the room and like, you know, then we'll do it. If we'll see. I know, Nikki, but I fucking love streaming, and I like working on this game. It's super fun. So I'd like to. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure to show up if I do stream. So we'll just play it by ear. If I end up streaming, I'll just post in the Discord and we'll go live. Otherwise, no worries at all. Let's see who's online. Fuck yeah, man. I love programming. I love game development. I love video games so fucking much. It's just so fun to like make one too. Who do we got? Chaotix online. Jeebus is online. Anybody playing games? Krieger. Looks like Krieger just started. He's playing Evil Dead. Oh, I'm not subbed. Eric Draws. Who's Eric Draws? He's doing art. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I'm not subbed to him either. Gotta wait 30 seconds. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was awesome. There you go. Yeah, just log your hours and I'll pay you in maple sap. Copy the raid message there. Let's see. I don't know who Eric Draws is, but I follow him for some reason. So let's just see. Let's see what he's up to. Just waiting for this ad to end here. Okay, this already looks cool. Someone doing some art. Let's go say hi to this person. Let's go meet somebody new. Owner King, great to meet you, man. hopefully we'll see you again soon. Pop into our Discord if you like. If you're interested in keeping up with the stream, that's the place to be. All right, I don't know this guy, but let's go say hi to him. Prefer you're paying $4.20? We can do that too. We can make that happen. I'm learning nothing. Yeah, me neither. Fuck yeah. Yeah, looking for shirts. No, never heard of the Dead South. All right. Hell yeah, guys. Love you. Let's go say hi to this Eric Draws dude, see what he's up to. Give him a follow, show him some love, show him some Crawbaby love, and then we'll see you maybe later today. Tomorrow the stream is 3:30 p.m. Eastern, not noon. I'll decide. I'll see. We'll either do banjo or more game dev. I'm thinking maybe banjo, but we'll see. All right, you guys are the best. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go say hi to Eric Draws, and we'll see you later. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, God, I know. I need to make tabs again. I'm not even going to promise that I'm going to do it anytime soon because I probably won't. Probably not until the touring dies down. When the touring dies down and I have some time at home, there's lots of shit on my list, and I will get to it eventually. But came here to hear good music, awesome. Fuck yeah, Latula. We're doing more of a game development stream today, more than music, but hopefully we can still have a good time. Hell yeah, Tabby! All hail Tabby, newest member of the Crustacean Council. Round of applause for you, Happy Wish. Great to see you as always. Elanuka, you too. Okay, let's keep fucking around here. I want to adjust this level, so I was thinking we should get those floating turds in here again. This is just way too easy, so let's take this wall, let's maybe shrink it down to like there. Put a bunch of spikes over here. Let's shorten this wall as well. And I got super buggy ramps, but we are going to figure that out. Sarah Bell, welcome back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stream it. My plan with the stream, and I got this was advice from Matt Hafey, who's been just like, I can't even explain how awesome it's been getting connected with him, because I've been a fan of his since I was a little kid. Gerda, you have yourself a wonderful night. He's been like kind of like a mentor to me. But one of the things that, like the advice that he gave me was like, any work that you have to do, just do it on stream. And that way you're getting two birds stoned at once. Perfect, Latula. What language do you use? I think I might have asked you this already. Ron, let's go, buddy. 8 months. Thank you for that sub, man. Fuck yeah, good to see you. I have goldfish brain too. Kara, nice to see you. So yeah, I'll definitely write the tabs on stream. Fuck yeah, welcome back everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't expect anybody to tune in, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Can I make that jump without the floating turret? Maybe let's make this... Let's just see. And then let's put more spikes here too to make it a little trickier. So my goal, I came up with a goal for the game. Maybe one there. And I think making 50 levels would be a good goal. And I'd like to do it, so there'd be like 5 worlds and 10 levels per world. So there'd be like a forest world and like a volcano and then this and this. And then 10 levels per world. And then each world could have its own like music and its own art, like, you know, environment art and its own traps and that kind of a thing. Recovering Magic Player, what's up, dude? I'm still on tour. We have a show tonight and tomorrow, and then I head home Sunday. Knee is not so great. It felt okay this morning, and now it hurts like a motherfucker. I think it might be from sitting. I'm trying to keep it like extended a little bit right now. But so I'm drop by a tab writing sesh. Fuck yeah. So yeah, I'm heading home on Sunday now instead of, I was gonna stay in New York till Wednesday, but I'm heading home Sunday. I just changed my flight. Maddie, I appreciate you. Yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. It's really, I get really bummed out when I get injured, and I just hate not being able to be active. It really bothers me. So I'm definitely disappointed, but it's just the way it goes. Yeah, knee injuries are no bueno. I haven't got an MRI, so I don't know if it's super serious yet, but it doesn't feel good. Like every time I bend it, that big tendon, like in front of the kneecap or whatever, like it just feels like it's gonna pull apart. And putting weight on it really hurts. So, yeah, frozen peas. I was thinking about it, Jan, but the only thing I would do, the only reason I would see a doctor would be to get a referral for an MRI. And the chances of me being able to get into an MRI tomorrow are pretty slim. And even if I could, they're going to send those results back to that doctor in New York anyway. And then I'd have to try and get that guy to send it to my guy in Regina. So I'm just going to wait till I get home and just do it at home. I think it'll just be insta-die. If you hit the trap, you die. Yeah, I'm going to ice it. Watching house, looking at after tummy, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Jamie. Yeah, the kick drum really fucking sucks. Exactly, Ron. It's not, the injury wasn't jiu-jitsu related. I wiped out on one of those electric scooters. That's how I hurt the knee. But I'm really bummed out that I can't do jiu-jitsu. Fuck. Yeah, it definitely feels like just stuff just feels a little bit off, and the whole like the inner side of the joint feels weird. Like when you have to like crack your knuckle, and it just kind of feels weird, and it like when you crack it, something kind of slips back into place. That's sort of what it feels like. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till I get home. It's like I get home at 6 p.m. on Sunday, so it'll just be easier. Well, bursitis wouldn't be that bad. I've had bursitis before, and I'd prefer that to a tendon injury, like to a tendon or ligament injury, because that one you just kind of got to wait it out. I mean, I guess that's the case with any injury, but yeah, exactly, man. When I can't exercise, it's so bad for my brain. But anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I want to phase a tear too, so I'm curious to get. I'm hoping I can get an MRI like early next week back home. Hey, that's still super buggy. Oh yeah, it's probably super loud. Hey, let me turn it down a little bit. Oops, fuck. Oh, damn, that sucks, Latula. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It's disappointing, but it just is what it is, man. Yeah, like we have travel insurance. That's not the problem. The problem is just like I'd have to do it all again as soon as I get home anyway, so I may as well just wait till I get home. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. Okay, why is this like? Why can't I? This is like not letting me jump at all for some reason. My ramps are all fucked. I'm gonna extend this out again. It seems like I have to have a little momentum going into the ramps for them to work properly. I made you flinch a bit. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's so loud. Come on. It's annoying. There we go. Kind of buggy, so I got to figure that out. But like I said, a buddy of mine's going to send me the code that he used for his ramps, so I'll just rewrite all that shit some other time. Okay, so this part I like. This part's tough. Fuck. But the beginning is still too easy of this level. And with the buggy ramps, it just feels awkward. So, let's see, what can we do? Ryman, you coming to Philly tonight? Fuck yeah, dude. Loud fart is good. Fuck yeah. That knee pain really fucking sucks, man. I actually do have a speed boost. If you hold here, I'll show you. You can't really tell in this. Actually, yeah, you'll be able to tell. It's not much. I might make it a little more. But if you hold, I'll just get over to this. Fuck. So this is like the regular max speed, and then if I hold my boost button, he goes like, I think it's like a 50% increase. Might not be super noticeable right now, but there, and then boost. And then that's boosted. Oops. Yeah, I literally just like based that off of Super Meat Boy. And I'm actually proud of myself that I wrote this code to like, he accelerates and decelerates from static to normal speed, and then accelerates and decelerates from the boost to the normal speed or back to static. So he gives it a little bit of a slidiness, which I thought made more sense since he's a fart and he's a gas and not necessarily a solid, even though the rest of the physics, he's basically like a solid. Oh, you're learning Java. Next year you learn more languages. Nice. I know the language I'm using here is pretty similar to JavaScript. So I've done a little bit of programming in JavaScript and some other game engines just for fun. But yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. Me and Sarah Bell, I think in the fall, are going to do a Python course together. If you want to get in on that, we'll keep each other accountable. Yeah, there isn't right now, so I should change that. But also, it shouldn't be that buggy either. I kind of want to just change the whole first half of this level, to be honest. I don't think it's that great. Let's see what else we could do. Second half, I like this part over here. That part's okay. But we could change it. We can make it better here. Hell yeah, Sarah Bell, I'm stoked for that. Oh yeah, like a fart in a church. I like that. Church level's great. Hell yeah. Banjo Man, yo, what's up, dude? 10 months. Fuck yeah, Matt. How are you doing, man? And to Budapest tomorrow. Thanks, dude. It's good to hear from you, man. I hope you have a good time in Budapest. Sounds awesome. 10-month gang. What are you guys doing? Yeah, Python seems super useful. A buddy of mine gave me a Raspberry Pi a while ago, and I kind of want to just like start fucking around with some little, like automating some things on my computer and shit. But I've done like, there's a little bit of I did like a little bit of online Python shit, just writing some shit to the console, basically like it's like a hello world, just a super simple hello world program. Okay, let's get rid of these. Let's maybe do something like this. Like let's put a floating turd. Over here maybe or something. Let's see, what if you had to... Actually, what if this wasn't even here? Yeah, the Raspberry Pi, I've had it for a long time, and I haven't even like turned it on or anything, but it would be super fun. What's up, Priscilla? I just had an extra hour. I was gonna work on the game a little bit, so. Bye. You guys want Dead South jobs? Look like air fresheners. Yeah, we could do all kinds of shit like that. This is obviously not going to be the finished art by any means. This is just all placeholder. Art will be a completely different time. Wow, that's so cool, Owner King. That's fucking crazy. Oh, really? Java's difficult? I thought Java was pretty easy, but it's like no worries, no worries, Matt. I like the input. The input's awesome. Photographer in Photoshop imp. Man, it's crazy. Like when I touch the like the left side of the knee, I can like feel it in my shin. Like I feel it all the way down. Just like putting a teeny little pressure on there. It just feels like something is wrong in there. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know which one I have. I don't know if I have the 4 or what. The official fluffer. Oh man, yeah, fuck, it just feels so weird. I think I made the right call, changing my flight. Oh, and I got the controller going again here too. So I think the problem yesterday with the choppiness and that weird like FPS jump we were getting, or whatever the hell that was just because the controller was almost dead. So let's see, can I reach? No, can't reach it there. It's like not really. I would say electric pain maybe if I had to choose between those two, but it's like a weird throb. You're great at remembering shit. Okay, sweet. Let's see what I can do. So let's say, what if you had to do this? That could be kind of cool. Oh yeah, but then there's only one. So maybe these floating turds, once they disappear, they should come back after a little while, right? Because now I don't have that extra jump anymore. That might make sense. So if I had to do like this, oops, shit. So let's say if I did this and like maybe I fucked it up and I didn't make it, and then I hit the ground, that thing should probably reappear, right? That kind of makes sense. There we go. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. So you can't make it a jump there. You gotta wall jump it. So you go here, wall jump it, hit the speed boost. There you go, and then not get stuck in the fan. That's kind of cool. And all these are all like very obviously first draft of all these levels. I need to like play more games. That's kind of a fun. One of the things I loved about getting into game development was like now I can actually play. See, so this is still happening sometimes, where it gets stuck and it completely freezes here, and I'm not sure why that is. It's a weird bug. I thought maybe I had fixed it, but obviously not. It's like it's getting stuck in a while loop or something like that, but there isn't any loop, so I'm not sure why that's happening. So that's a weird bug. So that's just a floating turd, and it gives you an extra jump while you're in the air. Owner King, that's fucking cool as hell, man. Still not right. Yeah, that's why I want to just get it looked at. That's fucking cool, Manny. I like listening to Scott and Riley. Hell yeah, Falcon. Have a good day, my dude. It's not a speed boost. It gives you an extra jump in midair before you hit the ground again. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Owner King. Like, this was GML, which is like native language to Game Maker Studio, but it's similar to C and it's kind of similar to JavaScript, but it's all just logic. Other than that, it's just syntax, right? So if you can make the logic, if you can understand the logic, I feel like you can basically learn any language. But again, I'm very, very new at this, so. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Busking in the park, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Have fun, man. Okay, so let's put a spike. Let's put one here. Oops. Okay, that all feels pretty good, actually. Yeah, if statements, loops, and variables. Exactly. Yo, Relic, what's up, dude? Can we get a shout out for Relic? Relic, fuck, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Always great to see you, my man. How are you doing? Relic's a programmer too, guys, for those of you who don't know. Know you, man. Know you. I miss you, dude. I feel like I haven't caught one of your streams in fucking forever. Hell yeah. No worries, Kara. You're here now. You're here now. So awesome. We got some good programmer brains in the chat today. So that's good. But yeah, I'm not sure why sometimes he gets stuck in that loop there. Like the whole thing just freezes up. And it's pretty simple code. Like, you know, all it's doing is saying if there's a collision, move towards the vent. Otherwise, don't. You know, there's something wrong in here. Something weird happening. I don't think there's anything else in here. All this does is set the image speed to 0, which actually we don't even need to do anymore because there's only one frame. I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, there's only one frame. Collision mask is just the full thing. Oops. All this does is keep a variable called suck speed. That's literally the only thing that object does. I don't have that many hobbies, honestly. I do jiu-jitsu, the band, streaming, and games. That's pretty much it. Ooh. They are, okay. Okay, good. Good. Thank you for letting me know that, Maddie. Oh, and actually, that reminds me. Keith wanted me to send him some stickers. Fuck yeah! Gotta go again. She bleeds to babysit you. Hell yeah, Diane. Have a good weekend with your daughter. Sounds awesome. Oh God, I don't miss those days, Kara. I do not miss those days. What is looping? So oh, you mean like what's getting stuck in the loop? It's sometimes, and I haven't figured out how to make it happen yet, but it does. It just seems like maybe it's not looping. It just feels like I've written some bad while loops before, and where it just gets stuck in like an infinite while loop, and everything just freezes, and that's the same thing that's kind of happening right now. But I don't know if that is what's happening. But sometimes when I get into this suck zone here with the fan, just everything freezes, and the code that's controlling that is just this here. So it's just if there's a place meeting with that trigger object, which is this gray one here, then it just gets the XY coordinate of the nearest vent, which is this one, and then just moves the player towards that vent. So that's all that's happening. So I'm not sure why, but yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, Daddy? Console.WriteLine. Daddy says hi. Staring at a fuck ton of C++. Yeah, I don't know C++. I've learned a little bit of C#, a little bit of Python, a little bit of Java, but mostly what I've used is this GML, which is really, really simple. Move toward point, it just does exactly what you would think. So it takes whatever object this is, which is the player, and just moves it toward a certain X and Y, which in this case is this object's x and y point at a certain speed. And then this object here has the, oops, oh yeah, no, that's right. Sorry, this object, the trigger object, has the suck speed variable. So GML, or yeah, GameMaker Studio is a little bit weird. Like you don't, yeah, the scripting it's a little bit different than in most like IDEs or whatever. But basically everything is set up into events. So in this create event, it would be sort of like a start thing. So you like set all your variables and shit in the create event, because that happens once when that game object is created in the game world, and it only happens once. So that's where you initialize all your variables and that kind of shit. And then the step event is like a regular script, like it runs every step. It runs this code here. Once you get to that point, what happens is the guy dies. So if you get sucked into the fan, you die. So I'll show you here. Oops, fuck that up. But basically that's exactly what happens. Oh shit, fucked up. Fuck, sorry. Trying to show you this example, I can't even play my own fucking game. Shit. So if you get sucked into the fan here, you die. Basically. So basically all it does is it moves you towards that point. If I didn't have that collision in there, it would just continuously move you along that point until you tell it to stop, which is why I have this here. So I'm saying if this place meeting function is just checking for if there's an overlap between the collision boxes. So it's basically a collision check here. So if the player's colliding with that trigger, it moves it toward the vent at this speed, suck speed. Otherwise, it resets the speed to 0 if there's no collision. Maybe the Y chord is in the ground technically and your object is taller than that it's glitching. It is in the ground. Just put them on your car. If you put them on your car, they're waterproof. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it might have something to do with the X and Y coordinate, actually. That's a good point. How do I get time for it all? I just like, again, it's not, I honestly don't feel like I have that many hobbies. I have a few things that I really like. Jiu-jitsu, band, streaming, game development. And the streaming is nice because I can just do all those other things on the stream. So. Duddy, what's up, dude? Here we have a suck speed variable. So yeah, I'm not sure what that bug is, but we'll figure it out at some point. And it doesn't happen very often either. It seems to. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway. Yeah. There you go. It's required to compile C++. Or try my event y plus 5, so that would be moving it. So actually, let me think about this here. We have to look at the sprite. So actually, its x and y would be this top left corner here, which I kind of want to keep it top left. That actually might explain why he's kind of bouncing up and down a little bit. I want to keep it top left so it sits in the grid easily when I'm putting the levels together, but yeah, let's try that. Let's try like y plus. Actually, let's try y plus half of the sprite height so that it's directly in the center. So let's do that. So let's go, where was that? Move towards point, my event, y okay, I'm just also going to do this. The object gets right, I think is the... Yeah, there we go. So my event y plus shit, how do you do this? This is kind of a stupid way to do this, I think. Sense. This is Game Maker Studio 2. Marin, what's up? Capito, that's so sweet. Okay, let's just see. And the thing is, it doesn't happen very often, but I'll leave it like that, and let's just see if it freezes up again here. Let's just see if it changes anything. Yeah, so he's definitely moving a little. He's not bouncing up and down as much as he was before, which I didn't really mind the bounce effect, but that's okay. Yeah, so now he's just getting sucked straight back. Let's just see if we can make that. Whoops. Here, I'm actually just going to, just for now, here, let's just go back. Let's do this. And let's just throw, just gonna put one of these in the first level here so we can kind of fuck around with it a bit. Yeah, so he's not bouncing. So that solved the bounce. Is it maybe when I'm rushing? No. Oh, I know. Isn't that annoying, Kara? It's like all you want to do is like actually teach the kids and spend time with them, but you got to do all the other bullshit. It seems to be working. I'll put the speed in the log, see if you're constantly spending the speed. So the weird thing with that speed variable is that, here, I'll show you my actual movement code. It actually doesn't use that speed variable, but that, it seems to be working now. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was just getting a little bit frozen. Or maybe it was getting stuck. Another thing that could have been happening is it could have been getting stuck in this wall here, maybe. Like maybe it was bouncing up and getting stuck in the wall. Maybe there was a weird collision check there or something. But I'll show you how this works. It's a little bit weird. But when I'm actually controlling this, like the movement of the player, I'm not using this speed variable. The only reason I'm using this here is because that's what this move toward point function uses, and it's just a built-in variable that every object in Game Maker Studio has, but not many people use it from what I've learned online just because it's tougher to control. So what I do for my horizontal movement is, so basically it takes the value of the gamepad axis here, and then how does this go? Yeah, so then I have this HSP variable, horizontal speed, and this speed variable, which is 0.3, which is just like the base speed. So 0.3 pixels per frame is what it'll move, multiplied by the axis value. And then I have just the X position of the player object is just increasing by that HSP variable every frame, if that makes sense. so that speed variable is not actually being used anywhere other than when it's getting sucked into the fan, which maybe there's another way to do it. Like I could possibly write some code to get the fan to control this HSP variable instead. But it seems to be working pretty well for the most part. So, but we'll see. We'll see if it freezes again. Another thing that I realized too is sometimes, what's up, dude? Sometimes I, and this is just me kind of being an idiot and fucking around, but sometimes I find like, oh shit, all I needed to do was take this chunk of code and put it above this chunk over here. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just dumb shit like that that I just don't know what I'm doing. There's the fart game music. I always forget to answer. That's so funny, computer. Yeah, 3 years since Diamond Ring. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, I don't know if any of that made any sense. But yeah. Seems to be working now, though. I don't know. We'll see. But I think you might be right, Owner King. I'll bet you it was something to do with that X and Y coordinate of the of that vent object, which is why we're getting the bouncing. And I feel like it was maybe just getting stuck in the wall there. Here, let's try this. Let's just chuck a wall in here and just see. No, flushing. Excuse me, flushing wasn't in the game. Nut, what's up? Cool, seems to be working. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you, Owner King. I bet you that's what it was. I'll bet you it was the X and Y coordinate there. I didn't even think of that. Fuck, I fucking hate printers so goddamn much, man. God, they're the worst. All right, well, what time is it? 5:17. Go for like another 10 minutes here or so. I think we kind of have a level going on here a little bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to make this so once it dies, wait a certain amount of time, or once it gets used, wait a little bit of time, and then reform. So think about this. We don't want it to reform before the player uses that extra jump, though. So that just changes the size of the image. It's going well, man, to be honest with you. Like, most of the things that I'm trying to put in the game are working. Everything's a little bit buggy, but that's just kind of how it is. The ramps are super buggy. I got to fix those before I really get into anything else, but I'm kind of just fixing the problems as they come. And it's actually going a lot better than I expected it. Do you detect for input before the code to move? Helps with a little optimization, so you don't have to check for movement each frame. Good question. Let's see. Do you detect for input before the code moves? So here's where I'm detecting the input. So this is the keyboard input here, and this is the input on the gamepad here. So you don't always check for movement each frame. I'm not sure if I totally get what you mean. Yeah, it's fun, man. I actually like fixing bugs, and that just seems to be like that's what programming is. Because you just try something, you're like, hey, let's write this and see what happens. Oh, it did 70% of what I wanted it to, but it also had this unintended consequence. So let's see if we can fix it. And that's just kind of, that's like the, it's like the Turdallians. I like it, Priscilla. That's amazing. It feels like it honestly feels like the ultimate puzzle game is making a game. This object files are a giant loop that runs every frame. Yeah, no, I understand that. So everything in this step event is what it's called in GameMaker Studio. This is all running every single frame. But I'm not sure how I would get the input outside of that, because don't you have to be checking for the, like you want to be checking what's happening on the gamepad every frame, don't you? Turdallians. I'm actually gonna write that down. I like that. I was just gonna call them floating turds, but, and also I don't know if I'm gonna have the yellow circle around them in the final art or anything like that. It's just to make it more visible against the black background. Turdallians. But I am gonna write that word down. Where's my to-do list here? Just a big logic problem. Yeah. That could be a video game, honestly. Scheduling shifts. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to make the turd disappear. So let's see. Where was that? Just gonna do this. Close all but this, and then close this. And then we'll open up that turd object here. All right, there we go. So let's see. So we're gonna say like, oh, you know what? I won't be able to do that. I'll have to have another control. Do I have a room controller object in this game? Looks like I do. Is it doing anything? This is for the room resets. Is that what's going on? Room restart. Just see something here. Room controller. We have room controller in here too. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that in this room controller object, not in the turd object. So go here, recreate floating turd after player has used extra. Turtle lions. You don't want the job. All right, so let's see here. What's the best way to do this? Let me think. So we use the turd. Let me just find that turd object here. So there's actually nothing in this event. So let's go back to this guy. Where's our turd? Where's our turd shit? Where did I put that turd code? Collisions wouldn't be in collisions for some reason. Puppy poop. It's puppy poop. Where the fuck did I put that? Where the hell did I put that fucking... Oh, yeah. I know, I'm an idiot. It's, here. Just a collision with the turd. Alright, so then it adds one jump left. Makes the jump timer super long so that I can use it before I hit the ground. And it destroys itself. Okay. So we could actually... Where did I put that turd code? Got home with the beers? Hell yeah, Kara. Have a great day. What is it, Friday? It's Friday today, right? Have an awesome Friday evening. You deserve it. You deserve it. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. So let's say maybe what we could do... I guess we could just do it from the player object in this turd collision code. So I don't... Well, no. Well, maybe, actually. Let's just see. So recreate the turd object once player has used the extra jump. So, we can do this. Gotta do this before... So other in this case is the turd, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, I haven't used this other in a while, but I think that that's how this works. So this is a collision, this is shit that runs once anytime there's a collision between the object, the game object that I'm programming in, which in this case is the player. And this code will run one time upon collision. Half hour, then it's Saturday for you? Holy smokes. Fuck yeah. Nah, I think the farts is okay. But there's been some other shit that I've used. Or that I've showed you guys that would definitely violate Twitch's terms of service. So let's just say get turd object X and Y. Malleus, Ordo, what's going on? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So before this gets destroyed, we're gonna make another alarm. This is gonna be alarm 1. Oh wait, no. Once the jumps left is 0, then we'll go. Okay, so if... Oh no, that won't fucking work because this only happens once upon the collision. So I do have to do this in the in that room controller object. So let's try that. Let's go back to that room controller. Where are we here? Okay, so get turd object X and Y. So okay, how do I do this? What if there's more than one turd object in the room? We need to know which one we're controlling. Let's see. We'll go like this, with OBJ player. So with that with statement, I don't know if that's the right term, but what this does is basically says now you're controlling the player object and not the current object, which is the controller object here. So I'm going to say with OBJ player if there's a collision with the turd, and we'll say var turd X equals start with this, where my turd is the nearest turd. So the one that it's colliding with. Turd X my turd x, turd y, so my turd y. Okay. And then, so that gets the x and y of the turd that we're colliding with. Then we're going to say if, so, try this. If the jumps left variable is 0, and we'll just say recreate turd object. So what this should do is instantly, as soon as I use that extra turd jump, it should instantly recreate that new turd, I think. And what I want it to do is wait a little bit. We'll make it wait like 5 or 10 seconds or something before it recreates, but I just want to see if we can make it happen instantly, just to see if we're doing this properly. So, create turd object, so instance create, layer, turd x. This might not work, but it might, we'll see. Layer is stuff layer, and object is object turd. And what I want to do, just to make sure we're not creating a ton of them, is this. Instance number turd. So I just want that. I just want this debug message to show. Whoops, did I fuck this up? There we go. How many turd objects are in the room? Because I've done this before, where it'll create like every frame. It'll create one, and then it bogs everything down. I started. What's up, Jerry? I started over COVID, so like less than a year. Well, no, maybe more like a year now. But very off and on. Like I did it hard for a couple of months over COVID, and then now I kind of do it when I can. Search and replace. I just want to make sure we're not writing any other messages to the console here. Yeah, I'm not using that fan object anymore. Oops. So that should be okay. Okay, let's just put this, let's just put a floating turd in this room and just see what happens here. Heck yeah. Oh, Dukes, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Doing a little fart game stuff here. Whoopsies. Player. Oh yeah, because that, right. Right. I know what that's all about. Give me 1 sec. Just have to put this in a instance exists check, because the objects in the game get made one at a time. So sometimes it's trying to reference this player object, but the room controller object gets created before the player does. So if it's not there, it'll throw an error, which it just did. So we'll start with this. Oops. Okay, and then it should be writing how many, oh, no, still. Unable to find instance for object name obj player. Obj room controller step 0, line 22. Oh yeah, I gotta do this as well. So this actually is gonna go here. See, you missed that third parentheses. Okay, so we got one turd object in the room. Now my controls aren't working. Oh, my controller disconnected. That's okay. We'll use mouse and keyboard for a sec here. Let's see. So I jump. Okay, local variable, not set before reading it. Instance create player. Yeah, okay, this is what I thought might happen. Because we're creating this, we're creating these, I know what to do. These need to be instance variables and not local variables. So we'll go here, and then this will be obj player dot turdx and obj player dot turdy. Let's try this. Player dot turdy not set before reading it. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Turd x equals null, or what's the no one is the term that GameMaker Studio uses. Instead of null, it uses no one. Okay, then we'll have to do this. Let's try this. This is probably like the least elegant way to possibly do this. But let's just see. Yeah, so now if you can see down here, there's 146 of these stupid turd objects, and every time I jump it creates way more, so now there's 229 of them. Okay, so that doesn't work. Yeah, the logic in this is stupid. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this shit. We don't need any of that. I mean, there's a better way to do this. All right. I just gotta take a leak. Give me one sec. I'll be right back. Dars, lurking and working. Fuck yeah. Appreciate the lurk. Duke, right now we're on tour with Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band, and they're awesome. They're more like blues rock. They're really, really cool. All right, I'll be right back. I'm not gonna switch the scene or anything. I'll just be right back. Getting up and sitting down is fucking hard. Yeah, Breezy's awesome. They're all awesome. Breezy, Rev, and Max are all super, super cool. Fuck yeah. No, I never wash my hands. You know that. Fucking hurts. I gotta take some ibuprofen here soon. We'll go till 6. It's 5:40 my time, so we'll go for another little bit. I just want to see if I can make this happen. So what we want to have happen is the player jumps into the turd. it gets his extra jump, but let's say I jump into the turd, I fuck it up, and then I need to go back and like retry that turd again. We want the turd to like wait like 5 seconds after I use that jump or whatever, and then recreate itself. But obviously the turd object can't recreate itself because if it gets destroyed, I mean, another thing we could do is we could just set the alpha. We could set like the visibility of the thing to 0, and just say that if it's not visible and you collide with it, it doesn't add the thing. Does that make sense? I mean, that's one way to do it. Instead of destroying the object and recreating it, we could just set the visibility down. And then only have it like active. That's another way to do it. That's another thing that's interesting that I find really fun about programming and game development is there's a billion ways you could do anything. There's so many different ways you can make anything happen. Maybe let's try that. Let's try just setting the visibility down. So let's go back to our player object. Or yeah, it's the player object with the collision. So instead of destroying the turd, let's get rid of this here. We're going to say image alpha equals 0. So it's going to turn the image alpha down. And then we're going to only do any of this if the image alpha is 1. So we're going to say if, oh wait, hold up a second. Yeah, other.image alpha is 1. Then do this. Or wait. Image alpha is 0. And then what we could do set timer to reset image alpha. Let's go here and let's make a vertical movement creation, death variables, particle systems. Probably makes more sense to do this from the turd object. I'm doing kind of everything from the player object, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if it matters really, but anyways, let's just try this and see. So let's say, let's go here. Go floating turd variables. So let's say set turd alarm is false. I just need a Boolean variable here that I can reference. So say if we haven't set turd alarm, so set turd alarm is false. Let's say alarm 1 equals, what would 5 seconds be? 300 frames, is that right? 60 frames a second, 300 frames, 5 seconds. And I'll say set turd alarm equals true. So it's only going to set that alarm once. And then we'll add our alarm here. So when that alarm triggers, we're going to say image alpha equals 1, and then set turd alarm. Oh shit, no, that's not going to work though. Because this alarm here is going to be controlling the, yeah, no, fuck, that won't work actually. Shit. Never mind, because that alarm, I won't have any way to reference what turd object I'm talking about in this here. Let's see. But we can do it a different way, I think. Let's get rid of that alarm. Get rid of that. Instead of set turd alarm, we'll just call it turd timer, and it'll be 0 by default. And what we'll say is, when we collide with the turd, start the turd timer. So turd timer plus equals 1. So that's going to add 1. That turd timer variable is going to increase by 1 every frame. And then, unfortunately, what we have to do here... Oh, no, fuck, that's not going to work either, because this only runs once inside that collision event. Shit, never mind. Okay, that won't fucking work. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out a different way to do this, but we'll do that some other day. My brain's starting to get a little tired, and I should go get some food and start getting ready. Heck yeah. There is a way to do this. I did this in another one of my projects when I was just fucking around. But let me write this on my to-do list here. So floating turds recreate after extra jump has been used. Another thing, which is another interesting thing about game development, is we can also just design the levels so that if you fuck up the floating turd, like let's say you get your extra jump, if you, we'll just design each level so that if you don't get that extra jump, or if you fuck up the extra jump, you die, and then the room just restarts anyway. So that's another way to get around that problem, but I don't know. We'll see. I think it'd be good to have that coded in there in case we want it for the turds to recreate themselves, but we'll look at that next time. So my brain's starting to get a little sleepy. I am 12 on the inside and on the outside. I can't remember what that means, Darce. I think it might mean that you started off the last hype train or something like that. Yeah, me too, Priscilla. The extra turd jump mechanic, yeah, I like it too. And I think it makes sense if it recreates itself. Well, all we have to do is get an object to store the turd's X and Y position. The only thing that's going to be tricky is getting these various objects to communicate with one another, because if you have more than one floating turd in the room, it needs to know the room controller object is going to need to know which one that the player has currently collided with. So, if that makes sense. Oh, thanks, Dukes. Yeah, I miss you too around. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm just the logic. I'm already kind of just oh, this is gonna take a lot of effort, and it's time to take a little break and get some food. So, I might do this off stream, or either that, or we'll do another one. We'll do another stream soon. Okay, so tomorrow's stream is at 3:30 p.m. I believe. Let me just double check on that. Yeah, 3:30 stream tomorrow. We'll probably do a banjo stream just because it's the last stream of the tour. But again, it'll just depend on how the venue looks and what the setup's like and all that. Sometimes the setup's not good for banjo, but it's good for games or vice versa. I'm going to play some Celeste and play some Super Meat Boy this evening and try and get some level ideas. So, fuck yeah, guys. Thanks for tuning in for the second one. I didn't expect anyone to actually show up, so that was really nice. Make sure this is all saved. So that's what we'll do next time. Floating turds recreate. All right. Cool. Cool beans. All right, let's see. Who's online? Who can we go? Who can we raid real quick? Max is on. Dethroned is on. Uber Guitar Dude is on. Chainbrain. Man, we got lots of people on. Pizza Vibes is on. Krieger's on. We haven't re-rated in a while. Grant's on. Excuse me. Haven't rated Herman Lee ever. Sarah, wonderful to see you. Heck yeah. Yeah, I guess I did underestimate you guys. Fuck yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you to is it Owner King? Is that his name? Owner King, Relic. Thank you guys for the tips. I always appreciate Savage Pop Tart. Sure, let's raid Savage Pop Tart. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, guys. All right, we'll raid Savage Pop Tart. I can't remember when the last time. Oh, no, he's still on. It looks like he's playing Hunt Showdown. Let's see, what's he up to? I don't know if I'm subbed, so it might. Hell yeah. Okay.
But attack both of them.
Cool. Looks like he's having some fun. So let's go say hi to Savage Pop Tart. Latula, I'm glad you do. I'm enjoying having you here. So go say hi to Savage Pop Tart. He's super cool. Looks like he's playing some games. So show him some love, and then I'm gonna go get some food and give my brain a little break, and then yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Matt. I hope so too. I want to get home and get it looked at. So see you guys soon. Yeah, all right. Do I even have my... Yes, I do have my thanks for watching shit going here. So, all right. Yeah, let's go raid Savage Pop Tart. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll see you all tomorrow from New York. Last stream of the tour. Love you guys. Bye.
They're fighting zombies out there?
Tag.
Holy shit.
I don't know what the other one is.
Hey, Colton Crawford, thank you for the raid. Oh my god.
He's inside, I think.
That scared the shit out of me. Yo, hey, what's
Dude,
going
I keep
on?
tagging this person.
Thank you for the raid and everybody coming in off the Colton Crawford raid. I am the Savage Pop Tart. And I am completely overwhelmed at the moment, but how are you all doing today? How was your games, Colton?
Somebody killed him. There's another team here. Be careful, Pops. Another team north.
Roger.
That guy's got
Let me
levering.
get you a shout out here in a second.
He's still out here. Damn, chicken.
Making a game about farts. That sounds hella interesting.
Oh my god, there is a fucking after out there.
But welcome in, everyone. I'm the Savage Pop
If you see
Tart.
ammo inside, let me know.
I'm just a normal human being. I don't take myself too seriously. I just like playing video games. And thank you, DK. I was in the middle of typing that.
You
Eventually,
guys still think down here or what?
instead of editing the tutorial videos, I think I'll just do live
coming in clutch.
live lessons on
Appreciate
Twitch.
you, my man.
They're glowing in the same way.
Where's
that
this
the other
team?
Having a fart stream? That is